Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Drewski back with another Monster Hunter Riders video. Now, today's video is kind of on a maybe not so positive topic, as you may have seen from the video title. Monster Hunter Riders has they only recently tweeted out that they will be ending service for the game. And I pulled up their Twitter right now because I just want to go over, because they posted a little bit talking about what kind of like a farewell note, right, from the developers and the team. So I just kind of wanted to read the tweet, and then we can go ahead and read what they posted here. So I have, like I said, I have the tweet here pulled up. Let me just hit up translate. So it says, notice of termination, and this was last night around 8 p.m. they tweeted that. So it said it says notice of service termination. Monster Hunter Riders will be discontinued on June 16th 2022 at 12 o'clock. I'm assuming that's 12 a.m. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to everyone who has supported us. We will inform you of the schedule until the end. Okay, so apparently there's gonna be a schedule. I guess they have something planned, a little bit extra planned, but I guess we'll see what they have to say. Now here, this is what they posted along with that notice, and I guess this is just like a farewell letter. And then we see here Esmeralda and Mary, two of the protagonists of the game, of the first, I guess the only chapter of the story now, right? Looks like Esmeralda's a little aged up. I guess this is the main artist who was in charge of the character designs. So I actually have everything here that they talk about, all this. I put it through a translator, some Google Translator, and I'm gonna just go ahead and read that. It might be a little crude because you know, it's not exactly maybe word for word what they're trying to say, but I think, you know, we can get the idea from the translation. So it's let me read it as it is. I might throw it up to the translated thing, the translated picture in post or something. So it says, thank you for using Monster Hunter Riders. Monster Hunter Riders will be discontinued on June 16th 2022 Thursday at 12 o'clock. We sincerely apologize to the customers who have been patronizing us for the sudden announcement. Originally, I wanted to deliver the second part of the main story after the epilogue distribution. I don't know why it says I wanted to deliver. Maybe it's one of the developers being talking about himself, like referring to himself. Maybe one of the head developers. Or it could just be, you know, mistranslation. Maybe it means we wanted to deliver, right? Talking about the whole team. It says originally I or we wanted to deliver the second part of the main story after the epilogue distribution ended. But I or we am really sorry that the service ended without being able to deliver it to the customer without our help. I would like to leave something at least. Okay, so maybe it is someone specific talking here, but so I will attach the character concept illustration of the second part of the main story prepared by the staff. Okay, so that explains why Esmeralda and Mary are in the picture. It looks like Esmeralda's a little older, so this is the picture probably was going to be like the like a teaser or something, right, talking about that they were going to show right when they were ready to talk about the next part of the story, part 2 of story. But it looks like, you know, they didn't get that chance, but he still wanted to show off the illustration. With the grown Esmeralda as a partner, we hope that someday we will deliver the second part, okay, which was planned to draw the journey of a new correspondent observation team. Correspondent observation team, okay. And then it says leaders, which I assume is just mistranslation for readers. Thank you very much for leading or reading. Oh, maybe just leaders. Leading the Japanese Antarctic research team. Okay, I know for sure the Antarctic, that's a mistranslation. That should be something else. But the research expedition, that's kind of like like when you start the game, you know, they're like, oh, here, you're part of this research team. That's what they're referring to. They're just referring to like us, you know, as the referring to us as the player. We look forward to seeing you again, Riders, from the Monster Hunter Riders development and operation team. So there's some interesting stuff down here at the later part of this notice. It says right here, with the grown Esmeralda as a partner, we hope that someday we will deliver the second part. That kind of gives me like, that kind of tells us that they're not done, or they don't want to just throw away like this concept, right, or these characters to some extent. It sounds like they still want to they want to make use of the assets that were left over and they weren't able to like properly finish in this game. Now whether that be another gacha game, I couldn't tell you, or maybe like a future game or something. Hell, it could even be like a manga that they make later on with these characters, or some sort of like some sort of media, expanded media regarding like this little the story and this game. So that's really interesting that they wrote that, right? Just letting us know that, you know, they understand that maybe they were surprised as well that, you know, the cord was plugged on them, the support was pulled from them. So they want to do something maybe later on in the future. Maybe Capcom will let the developer team do something with these assets or these characters. But yeah, that's pretty much what the tweet was. Let me actually look real quick and see if there's another tweet from them. Have they uploaded anything recently? 19 hours ago. This was 16 hours ago. No, okay, this doesn't look like it applies to us. There's a lot that they didn't get a chance to do, unfortunately. For example, there's a lot of characters that did not receive that updated level 99 ascension, right? There were a lot of events that never were able to be rerun for people that missed it the first time around. For example, I missed the Dragon Quest collab that they had, and all the characters that had the Dragon Quest gear. I missed that entirely. I didn't get a chance to partake in that event. And it was a one and done deal. We were expecting some sort of stuff like that to be rerun, right? The Monster Hunter Rise collab crossover with Magnamalo and Tetranodon, and even Valstrax never got a chance to be rerun. Valstrax Mary was rerun, like the characters that came with that, but not the like actual event and the monsters. And you know, Magnamalo never got a 99 ascension, neither did Tetranodon. A lot of these things were just kind of like, you missed it and it's gone, now that thinking about it. And there's some other events that didn't get rerun too, that would have, I think, had the game not, had they not known, or had they not known that you know, they weren't going to be able to continue the game, I think for sure they would have had those events planned to come back for the anniversary. That's another thing. The anniversary for this year was dry. There was like nothing. It was just rerun material and events that weren't even gone for very long, right? Mizutsune and Bolt Reaver and what's his name? Furious Rajang. They had just left. Like, those were not new, or those were not events that were gone for like a very long time. Those were events that were just there, and then now we're getting them again. Now fights I can think of that probably they would have wanted to bring back, right? For sure, some of the Elder Dragons, right? The Elder Dragons were a pretty big part of the beginning of the game. For example, Teostra and Kushala, those are monsters that they had early on as these kind of like dragon disaster fights, that you could get their 5-star eggs and stuff, and they didn't. Those never got rerun, or they did get rerun, but they never got a chance to be rerun with like the update with the level 99 monsters and all this like extra power creep stuff. So that's unfortunate. So regarding Monster Hunter Riders content on the channel, I'm gonna, stating the obvious, I'm no longer gonna do gacha reviews or banner reviews, because I think going forward there's not gonna be any more banners, right, coming out. So that's something that's not gonna happen anymore on the channel. But I'm definitely not done with Riders content. I do think that I want to be compiling footage, right, of character specials or character attacks, maybe some monster animations. I think I'm gonna start like archiving that stuff. Just start recording like fights. Maybe I'll upload them without any dialogue or anything. I'll just have maybe I'll have like a separate playlist where it's just like an archived fight of me fighting Bolt Reaver Astalos. There's a lot of things that I could think of that I can record just to help with archiving, the history of this game, because I think that aspect of it is pretty important. This was a very special game to a lot of people, and me included, as a fan of Monster Hunter and gacha games. So I think I owe it to I owe it to everyone that enjoyed the game, right? And on the English speaking side, just to do my part and do whatever I can to archive some stuff and keep its legacy, right? But outside of that, I do think I am planning on doing maybe some retrospectives of the game. Maybe doing like a retrospective video, maybe talking about my history of the game, maybe my favorite characters now that there aren't any new characters that are going to come out. Maybe some things that I would have liked to see, maybe that can be like a video. And then I definitely for sure am going to do a video talking about the history of this game, where it was, how it progressed, its updates, and where it ended. We have until June, I think that's what it said, right? June? Or am I misremembering? What did it say? Where's the translation? June 16th. We have until June 16th to just do whatever you haven't finished in the game, I guess. Yeah, that's about it. Leave a comment, tell me who your favorite rider was from the game, and subscribe for more Monster Hunter stuff in the future. Catch you guys in the next one.